Do you like fried okra but you need a healthier option? Well, join me today. Hey everyone, welcome back to Sweet Bailey Acres. Today I want to make some fried okra with you today. I got some okra fresh from our garden, and we're going to chop it up and we're going to put it in the air fryer. And this is also going to be done with almond flour. So it's going to be a healthier option if you're keto, low carb, or you just want to try something healthier than all-purpose flour. This would be a great option for you. So let's get started. We're going to start with chopping up our okra into some slices. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cut up our okra, and I just cut off the tip of the okra, and then I just throw it into a scrap bowl that I have for our pigs because they love the scraps from the kitchen. And then I go through and I just cut the okra into circles. So I'm just cutting it right across the okra. And this one I actually let it get a little big, so it might be a little woody, but it's okay. And then I'm throwing the rest of it into the bowl for the pigs. Let me grab one of our smaller ones. Okay. So just grab about 4 or 5 of your okra and cut them just like this. I mean, it is like perfect okra season. I don't know about you guys, but I got okra growing like crazy out there in the garden. And if you don't grow anything, if you don't have a garden and you just want to get some from your local farmer's market, that's great. I know that they would enjoy the support. And you can also just buy it at the store. So your little ones are going to be more tender. Some of these I let get way too big, like this one, way too big. So it brings on more of a more crunchier, woodier taste. It's harder to chew. And so sometimes those just aren't good to put in to fry, but they might be good for your soups. Okay, so some of these nice little tender little ones are really great for frying. Okay, so other ingredients that you're going to need are an egg and some heavy whipping cream, almond flour, and then I also use grated Parmesan and then some seasonings. So it just kind of depends on the size of your okra. If you have really small ones, you may need more okra. If you have medium-sized ones, it's about 5 or 6 okra. And then if you have large ones, then it would be even less. But we got quite a bit here. Let me chop off the end of this last one, and then we're going to make our mixture. So let's talk about the different air fryers. I have a couple of air fryers because we tend to air fry quite a bit versus frying in grease or deep frying. So honestly, to me, an air fryer is an air fryer is an air fryer. So I have nothing to do with either one of these brands. This first one here, you'll see it's actually smaller. It has a smaller tray than the other one. And the trays come apart for washing or for mixing. And it has a little button here that detaches the basket from the actual machine. And it has holes in the bottom, it has slits on the side, and what that does is that allows air to flow through and create that heat to make that fried okra. And this one also has a different settings on it, so you can do warm, you can change your temperature, you can set, they already have preset settings, so for French fries, chicken, steak, shrimp, pork. If you're wanting to bake a cake, you can bake a cake in an air fryer. I know, right? You can actually boil eggs in an air fryer too, and I've done it. I guess it wouldn't be boiling eggs, it would be air frying eggs, but they turn into like a hard boiled egg. And I've done it, and it works really, really good. Okay, and then you have fish. And then this other one Just, it's a bigger one. The same type of basket. You know, it's got the slits on the side. It's got the holes on the bottom. It's a bigger basket, which is great for when I'm doing it for more people or for making bigger items, like when we put our fish in here. And it just slides in and out. This one actually has a minute timer, and it's just, everything's just hand turned versus being digital like the other one. And then it has where you can actually set a temperature also. So bigger, not digital. Smaller, digital. Do they do the same thing? Yes. Do I like one more over the other? No. So just pick one, grab one from the store. If you want to experiment, just grab a cheaper one and give this a try. So 2 different kinds work the same. All right, I'm going to move one of them out of the way. And we're going to get on making our breading for our okra. We're going to start with a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. And an egg. And thanks to my girls for giving me this egg today. The chickens are wonderful, and they are definitely doing their job. Okay, and we're just gonna beat that up. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of my okra and I'm gonna put it inside there. And I'm just going to let them soak for a little bit. Get them down in there, let them soak. And while that's soaking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to then get our breading mixture. So we're going to use almond flour. We're going to get a cup of almond flour. And a 1/2 cup of just grated Parmesan cheese. Usually you can find it in the refrigerated section. You may have some that you make yourself at home. So we're just going to do a 1/2 cup of that. Okay. And we're going to mix that together. And then I have a couple of different seasonings for you today. You can make your own seasonings, whatever flavoring you like to put in yours. But I got this new seasoning and we really like it, and it's really good. And here's what it is. It's called chicken shit. And I think I bought it off Amazon. It's been a little while ago, but we really like it, and it's got a really good flavor to it. And it not only is for chicken, but it goes really good on this too. And so I'm just going to add 3 tablespoons of this to our bowl. I like a lot of flavor, so the more the better. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 3 tablespoons of this chicken shit. And then I'm going to add a little bit of ranch to it also. So just a powdered ranch. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of that. Okay. All right, so this will be our breading. And we got the okra sitting in our liquid mix. Mix up some of this a little bit better. So we're going to take out our drawer, and some people preheat their air fryer. I just keep it simple. I don't really worry about it. That way it can sit here on the counter. I do, however, spray the inside of the air fryer with just a little bit of oil just because it helps to keep it from sticking. Is it necessary? No, you don't have to. Does it help with cleanup a little bit later afterwards? Yes. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our okra, and let me get you a little bit closer here. See it? Okay, so now we're just going to take our okra that's been in this mixture, and we're just going to toss it into the dry mixture. Kind of let it drip a little bit to get some of that liquid off. And then you're going to see that these are really, really, really well breaded. It sticks really, really good. And I'm just going to set it down in the air fryer. Okay. And so we're going to go through and do this for every single one. You don't got to be perfect. Just toss it in there. See, I kind of let it drip a little bit, and then I toss it in the bowl. Let it drip a little bit. Get some of that extra liquid off and toss it in the bowl. And then I just toss it around. Okay, get all the breading on there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get all of this done. And I'll meet you back here and we'll cook it. So as I'm doing this, I'm just working on picking them up out of the bowl. And then you can see I'm just kind of separating them so that way they get plenty of airflow, so that way they get nice and crispy. You can also make these and freeze them for later use, which with a lot of our extra okra, that's what I do, is I go ahead and I make these and then I freeze it. So then that way later, all I have to do is stick it in the air fryer and it takes even less time. And it's really good. And it's a quick, easy way to do it. And because I don't want my okra to go bad, and I don't necessarily want to can and freeze it before I use it. And so this is just a great way to preserve it so that way I can use it for this. And so, yeah, just doing it kind of like I do with the potatoes, where I lay them out and let them freeze individually. And then I put them in a bag, and then that way when I take them out of the bag, I can lay them flat in here and then use the air fryer to heat them up and make them nice and crispy again. We have our basket full. I mean, I could probably fill it up just a little bit more. And some do come with little racks that you can put in there so that way you can do 2 layers. I'm just doing a 1 single layer. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this in the air fryer. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and put it on 320, actually 320. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cook until they are, or air fry, until they are kind of a golden brown. So depending on your air fryer, depending on how quickly it cooks, you just want to kind of keep an eye on it. I can't really tell you exactly how many minutes it's going to take for your air fryer. But I did set it for 10 minutes for now. We'll see how it's doing at like 5 minutes. And we'll see what they look like. It's been 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, take a good look at them, see how they're doing. You can see they're starting to kind of get a little bit of crispy. You can also just kind of shake them around. I think that just kind of helps get the different sides. There we go. Nice little toss. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put them back in, and we'll see if we can go a little bit, maybe another 5 minutes, and see how they do. It's been 10 minutes with them cooking at 325 degrees. So we're going to take a good look at these guys. Oh, yeah, they're nice and crispy. You can see the browning on them. Okay, so let's give it a good try. All right. I'm going to take some of them out. Okay. if you like them even crispier, you can even set them for another 5 minutes. But like I said, do it until it's the level that you want as crispiness. But I just added a little bit of ranch dressing here for them. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't wait. Fried okra without all the grease. Perfect. It's great. It's crunchy. It's got a good flavor to it. If, again, like I said, I have nothing to do with these people who make this, but I really like this seasoning. And so I highly recommend it. Get yourself some okra. Make this okra. Oh, good, guys. All right. So if you like this video today, please subscribe to our channel, as well as share with all your friends and family on your social media. As subscribing and sharing is a great way for you to get our videos quickly, as well as bring others to our channel so we can continue to make videos. So from Sweet Bailey Acres, have a blessed day.